Hello everyone, welcome back to Stock Market Meridian. Today is 9th June 2026 and you are watching today's pre-market report. Let's start with the global markets. If we see the US markets are mostly opened in gap up and closed in positive level, except Dow Jones Index. European markets are opened in gap down and closed in neutral to negative side. And coming to the Asian markets, yesterday Japan indices are closed at down 3.8%, but today opening in gap up and trading in positive side. Yesterday, China indices are closed at down 2.1%, and also yesterday South Korea indices are closed at down 8.3%, but today opening in gap up and trading positively above 3%. Gift Nifty is opened in 82 points gap down, indicating a gap down start in Indian markets. Now coming to the commodities data, Brent and US oil is trading in positive side, but it is less than $95 per barrel. And yesterday, Indian crude oil futures are closed at above 1%. And yesterday, gold futures are closed at down 0.5% at the price of 1,54,784 rupees per 10 grams. And silver closed at down 0.86% at the price of 2,46,389 rupees per kg. Now let's see the yesterday's ADR's data. Reliance, HDFC Bank, Infosys, ICICI Bank, Dr. Reddy's Lab ADRs are closed in negative side. And in the positive side, we can see that Wipro and Athra Online ADRs are in positive. And coming to the FIIs and DIS data, yesterday FIIs net sell 5,555 crores and DIS net buys 5,165 crores. And if we see the particular data, FIS are strong bearish side in index futures, index options, medium bearish on stocks, medium bullish on stock futures. DAs are strong bearish on stock futures, medium bullish on index futures and stocks, and neutral on index options. Clients means individual investors, strong bullish in index futures, index options, and neutral on stock futures. Now let's see the economic calendar. Yesterday, Japan GDP data has released that was higher than previous one and same at forecast level. And Indian current account GDP quarter one data has been updated. That was also higher than previous one. Today night, 7:30 p.m. US existing home sales for May month data will be released. And tomorrow is very important. At evening, US CPI data will be released. Along with that, Bank of Canada declares the decision on interest rates and US crude oil inventory data also will be released. Remember that global markets are waiting for US CPI inflation data because based on that, upcoming US Fed will be take decision on interest rates. Now coming to the important updates. Yesterday has first time ever in this war started, the Trump has given warning to Israel PM Netanyahu to hold the strikes and shooting on Iran because of peace talks are getting closer. On that response, Netanyahu said that Iran and Hezbollah are weaker than ever, but the war is not over yet. At present, Israel is holding fire against Iran for now. Means this is like a good sign for markets, and that's why yesterday's US markets closed at slight positive side. But mostly this type of statements are habited by markets. Now let's see the Indian companies updates and events. There is an important update from the Indian government is about the families who getting benefit from the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana. In that there is a major policy change. The central bank has drastically reduced the number of subsidized cooking gas cylinders available annually. The quota has been cut from 9 cylinders down to just 4 per year. Why the sudden drop? According to official from the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, this revised entitlement is meant to align government support directly with the actual average annual consumption level of most Ujjwal households. When the scheme started in 2016, beneficiaries got 12 subsidized cylinders. That dropped to 9 last year and now it sits at 4 per year. This latest reduction comes at a tough time and right amid repeated increase in overall LPG prices. Next, as per the reports, the Indian Defence Ministry is moving to impose strict financial penalties on Hindustan Aeronautical Limited. The reason is continued delay in delivering the high anticipated Tejas Mk1A fighter aircrafts. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh recently reviewed the project. Nothing but not a single Tejas Mka1 has been delivered to the Indian Air Force yet. While there are global engine delay for US-based GE Aerospace, sources says HAL already has at least 6 engines and 18 ready aircraft structures in hand. Because HAL hasn't delivered those initial 6 jets despite having engine, the ministry is looking to apply liquidated damages, which are heavy financial penalties written into government contract for missing supply deadlines. If HAL can successfully clear up this production bottleneck and make up for the shortfalls, about 18 to 24 LCA Mk1A aircrafts are still expected to be ready by the end of this year. Next, another update from the Government of India is the Government of India has already officially announced a disinvestment push, looking to sell up to a 3% stake in NCL India in the offer for sale, as it floor price set at 303 rupees per share. That is a massive discount of nearly 10% compared to Monday's closing market price of 335.65 rupees per share on BSE. According to Deepam, means Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, the deal is structured as a 2% base equity offer with an additional 1% greenshoe option on the table if there is oversubscription. The OFS opens today Tuesday for non-retail institutional investors, while for retail investors getting the chance to bid starting tomorrow June 10th. Next, the Zepto is officially heading to the stock market. The company has filed its updated DRHP for an IPO, meant to shake up the Indian markets. Zepto planned to raise a massive 8,010 crores through a fresh issue for over 1.6 crore equity shares, including an offer for sale. The existing backers like Nexus Ventures and Razor Ventures. The total IPO size is expected to hit between 9,000 crores to 10,000 crores. So where is all this cash going? Zepto intends to use this fresh capital to aggressively expand its dark store network into new cities, fund lease rentals, upgrade IT tech and cloud infrastructure, and fuel major marketing pushes. They are also setting money aside for general corporate purposes and strategic acquisitions to maintain their rapid growth momentum in competitive quick commerce. Guys, if you think this video is informative, then please hit the like button right now. And remember that I upload pre-market video every single morning before the market opens and post-market video right after the close in the evening. Please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Next, Grasim Industries has just greenlight a massive expansion plan, committing a whopping 3,094 crores in capital expenditure. The company's board of directors approved this heavy capex especially to expand its loyal cell capacity under phase 2 at their facility in Harihar, Karnataka. To fund this massive project, Grasim will using a strategic mix of internal cash reserves and borrowed funds. So here, what exactly is Loyocell? It's a high sought after semi-synthetic fiber widely used across everyday apparel, home textiles, and technical fabrics. This move is designed to position Grasim at the forefront of the surging global demand for sustainable and high-performance textile materials. As global leaders in cellulosic fibers, this multi-core investment ensures Grasim scale up rapidly to capture the eco-friendly textile market worldwide. Next, the IRB group has reported a massive 25% year-on-year jump in its toll collection for the month of May 2026. According to their latest exchange filing, the group's total toll revenue skyrocketed to a 843 crores this May month, up from 672 crores during the same month last year. This is a massive growth trajectory for its road assets. So, what's driving the numbers? The company states that this impressive growth reflects significantly higher overall traffic volume across their existing highways, combined with fresh revenue contributions from newly operational road projects where tolling has officially kicked off. This stellar performance covers the entire IRB group, which includes IRB infrastructure developers, showing strong operational strength across the board. Next, a massive multi-core relief for India's telecom sector. The Bombay High Court has officially struck down the central government demand for a one-time spectrum charge against Airtel and Vodafone Idea. This dispute goes all the way back to 2012 when the government tried to levy an extra charge on telecompanies holding spectrum above 6.2 MHz. Dating back to July 2008, the Department of Telecommunications argued they had the right to charge separately for these allocations, but a division bench of the High Court completely quashed that decision. This court ruled that telecom licenses are strictly contractual in nature under the Indian Telegraph Act. This means the government is bound by those terms and cannot just retroactively alter financial obligations year down the line. This ruling completely eliminates year of legal and financial uncertainty for operations. The court has ordered the government to cancel all demand notices and immediately return any bank guarantees furnished by the telecom companies. This is a very positive news for Airtel and Vodafone Idea. Next, RVNL Rail Vikas Nigam Limited got secured a fresh engineering procurement and construction contract worth 221 crores, adding a strong boost to its expanding order book. Now let's see the F&O segment high build-ups and unwindings. High long build-ups in Emphasis, Tech Mahindra, Alchem Labs, Naukri and BSC. High long unwinding in Patanjali, HDFC AMC, TI India, PNB Housing, JSW Energy, Voltas, Adani Energy, Nykaa, SRF and Policy Bazaar. High short build-up in NAM India, GVT and D, L&T Finance, Muthoot Finance, Divis Labs, IEX, Hindustan Unilever, Angel One, IREDA, Force Motors. High short covering in Sun Pharma, Power Grid, GAIL, Mankind Pharma, MCX, Page Industry, Fortis, Max Health, DEL, and Bharti Airtel. High deliveries in Uno Minda, ICICI Prudential, HDFC AMC, ICICI Lombard, LIC Housing Finance, Marico, Cholamandal Finance, HDFC Life, Kotak Bank, and NTPC. There is no stocks ban in today's F&O segment. So those are the important updates you need to know before the markets open today. We'll meet you right here after the markets close in today's post-market video. Until then, signing off. Bye bye. Jai Hind.